السلام عليكم. رجعنا لكم مرة ثانية. حاليا عندنا قناة اليوتيوبر ماكس فوش. راح نحاول ان نشوف اخر فيديو له اللي هو I lived in a bowling alley until score a perfect game، او عندك ذاك فيديو I technically become the world youngest grandpa. خلينا نشوف هذا. خلينا نشوف حاليا الفيديو مع بعض. بسم الله.
This is Johnny, and little does he know he's having a pint with his actual granddad, me. And in about 5 seconds,
هذا اسمه جوني
find out.
وماكس أصبح جدة.
Hello, nice to see you here.
But before we get to that, let me give you a little bit more context. Johnny and I have been friends for many years, but 6 months ago, when I didn't join him on a night out, he messaged me this. Are you coming out? Nah, I think I'm gonna stay in. All right, Grandpa. All right, Grandpa.
أنا قال أنت جد كبير في السن. ما أطلع معي برا أو تصير معي أماكن.
Could I actually become his grandpa? This is the story of how I found a never explored loophole to do something that is technically illegal.
If you would like to sign there.
All to get back at my friend for something incredibly petty. And I have no idea how he's going to react.
في الحالة راح يسوي فيه مقلب إن شكله راح يروح لوالده يقول له إنه راح أكون أدبت شفت راح يذهب لأبوه ويتبنى أبوه على أساس إنه يكون جده. فهذا التحدي راح يسويه أو المقلب راح يسويه في الولد صاحبه.
If I can convince Johnny's dad to let me adopt him, that would make me Johnny's grandpa. As Johnny's grandpa means I could do all sorts, tell him when he needs to go to bed, tell him lots of inappropriate jokes, sleep with his grandma. Not only would it make me Johnny's grandpa, it would also make me the youngest grandparent in the world. The woman from Romania became a grandma at the age of 23. This was in 2011. She's now 37. That would make me, at 29 years of age, the youngest grandparent in the entire world. There are some issues with my plan, however. The main thing being, I don't know Johnny's dad. Number 2, adopting someone over the age of 18 in the UK is illegal. You can't do it. I have done a bit.
تبني شخص فوق 18 سنة في بريطانيا illegal غير قانوني. بس قانوني في ألمانيا. فيريد يروح لأبو صديقه يتبنى أبو صديقه على أساس يكون جد صديقه. خلينا نشوف رد الفعل.
Not even going to be the weirdest thing I've done on this channel. I'm at work.
So, here was the plan. Step 1. I would need to get Johnny's dad's number. Luckily, Johnny is incredibly gullible.
أول شيء لازم أحصل رقم أبوه.
Quick one. I am looking to organise a father and son's cricket match. Would you and your dad be keen? Can you send me his number? Because I'm going to put together like a group. Cool. Mate. That was easy.
بسهولة حصل رقم.
My prospective son's phone number. I had to pitch him the idea.
موضوع سهل.
Very well, Mark. I hope I haven't interrupted your day.
Thankfully you have. It's always welcome to interrupt.
So yes, I've intentionally kept this relatively vague.
I quickly explained the reasoning behind my rather mad idea, and at first Mark was quite skeptical.
To get him back, I thought, wouldn't it be great to become technically Johnny's grandfather, which would mean I would need to adopt you.
Right. Okay.
Would you be willing to be adopted? We would then surprise Johnny. Well, I would reveal that I am now technically Johnny's granddad.
In principle, yes. How do I get unadopted?
He took some convincing, but eventually Mark was in on my little scheme.
Amazing. Mark, thank you so much. Cheers, mate. I've got myself a son.
Max Wash.
And on to step 3.
Max Wash.
Organise how to get to Germany. Now you might think that this is the easy bit.
حاليا يروح لألمانيا.
In Cardiff.
There are literally no flights from Cardiff to Germany. I don't really know what I'm going to do.
So to solve this little problem, and also to make Johnny feel insanely jealous, I had one
Private jet.
a private jet.
صار خاصة.
Fly to Cardiff, collect Mark, and then hotfoot it straight to Germany.
We would be flying to the city of Mönchengladbach. The only reason being it was the closest German city to the UK.
Hop off, meet a lawyer, sign the adoption papers, hotfoot it back for London just in time for 6:30 dinner with Johnny, in which I surprise him. Easy.
So I climbed aboard,
Whoa.
strapped in, and as we took to the skies, I was one step closer to becoming Papa Fosh.
سالفة ورد فلاش اليوم.
Get my son.
And here he is, the soon-to-be Max Fosh Jr.
My son! Hi, Dad.
عاطمة.
How are you?
Are you ready to hop aboard and get adopted?
Yes, of course.
As Mark stepped aboard, it seemed that we had more in common than I'd thought.
You are dressed to the nines today. This is just down, babe. There's no chalk stripe. Isn't that obvious?
Having clearly picked the right man for the job, it was time for takeoff past zwei.
Let's go to Germany.
I took the time in the air to get to know Mark, creating the foundations for a good father-son relationship. And it seemed that I wasn't the only one who was about to join Johnny's family.
The only thing I was saying and nervous about was that his sister is late producing a baby. I was thinking, please don't produce the baby today. He's going to suddenly go, oh, I need to go and see the baby. But
Oh my God, that would be my great granddaughter.
Just then, the pilot gave
صحيح.
the strangest announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're cruising 35,000 feet, and well, we handled the journey up here. Let's
هذا صوت ماكس فوش.
safety when you land with Surfshark.
إعلان.
When you're in a spot Max Fox.
Back. Time was of the essence, so meeting us on the tarmac would be our lawyer.
I think our lawyer is coming to meet us.
في المدرج المحامي راح يكون متواجد.
We'll come to you.
And being German, he was remarkably efficient as we got to sign our document sehr schnell. With all the pieces in place, the adoption ceremony could begin, and I was ready to sign my way into fatherhood.
Max Fosch?
Ja.
Ich will diese Phase.
Ja.
Und adoptierter Mark Harvey.
See, I mean, yeah.
سي صباري نرفز متوتر
That's perfect.
توتر عن
I have to read that.
احنا توتر.
Yeah.
But it's hard to read the small print when neither of you speak German.
Elton Flickton.
Well, what does Elton Flickton mean?
Your responsibilities, obviously, having now a child. I don't think you owe any child support,
Thank goodness for that.
so you're adopting him forever.
Great.
Yeah.
With the assumption that the contract was fine and dandy,
You would like to sign on there?
it was time to sign myself into fatherhood. And at last, Mark and I were...
Officially, your father and son.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, let's go get Kit.
Now for some quality father-son time with my boy. Starting with a celebratory meal at a Michelin-star restaurant.
Cheers, Dad. Cheers, son. Thanks.
And then a wholesome afternoon in sunny Germany, doing all those things a good
Germany.
dad does, like a spot of fishing.
Thank you very much. This is the life, eh? Bloody hell.
And
عندنا صدرات.
some valuable life lessons
يروح يوقع الأوراق ويرد بسرعة.
Take a day off.
across all areas of life. But after the best day a new dad could ask for,
You're doing a great job.
it's time to head home.
Come on, you little scamp. Come on.
But before we do, time to give Johnny a call to make sure he was still on for the big meet.
Hey-oo. We good for 6:30, just in case you think of bailing on me? I'll see you later. Bye.
Mark and I hot-footed it back to the plane and crossed the channel, back to my awaiting grandson. And funnily enough, the next time I'm going to be on a plane is when I fly all the way to Australia to finish the last leg of the loophole.
إعلان ثاني بسرعة.
And Mark's going to come 5 minutes later.
خلينا نشوف هذا التوالة.
Surprise begin.
I headed into the pub, and minutes later,
Here he comes.
look at my grandson.
Hey, honey. How are we? Oh,
صراحة في ايده.
shit. Do you want a bit?
And now I just had to keep him busy, and also save the seats on the table next to us until Mark and the team arrived.
Unfortunately not, no. It's not, no, sorry. No people, yeah.
Do you think you just say no? Yeah. Yes.
With one of the most diva-esque excuses you could imagine.
I've been around people all day. Oh, okay. And so then there's someone...
What a great friend. But the time had arrived, and from across the bar, Johnny saw a very familiar face.
Hello. Nice to see you here.
Yeah. Mark, good to see you.
أبو وصل.
Nice to see you. Long time no see.
Oh, actually, it's been, what, 20 minutes.
Something like that, yeah. I did wonder why we were in Paddington.
Obviously.
Johnny was completely blindsided by his dad and now my son's arrival, so there was nothing left to do but
بدأت
tell him
تصوير.
everything.
So, Mark and I hang out today. Where did we go today, Mark? We went to Germany today, Mark and I.
Very nice red wine.
But there was obviously a reason. Just have a read of it.
You'll probably be able to pick this up quite quickly.
Well, because I did German A level. I've adopted him. That's it. 6 months ago, Edinburgh. I didn't
Ah.
work out. You texted me saying, "All right, Grandpa." No. I decided. So I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I became Johnny's granddad? How do I do that? Well, I could adopt his dad. Of course. Now the problem is, you can't legally adopt an adult in the UK. Shut up. But you can legally adopt an adult in Germany. So today, I flew your dad in a private jet.
Private jet.
Shut. No. To Germany, we had lunch, we met a lawyer, and I'm now legally my granddad, your granddad.
And now that we were officially granddad and son,
صح بكيت من الضحك.
reminisce over the family photo albums.
That's us stood in front of the place. We went fishing. Right. Fishing. So, grandson, come here. Now you can literally call me grandpa as much as you want.
Now you have 3 generations together. For God's sake.
إن شاء الله فيديو صراحة تصفيق مرة ثانية. صراحة فيديو ممتع جدا. شكرا لكم على المشاهدة، وإن شاء الله نلتقي في بثوث قادم بإذن الله.